What's going on, Steve?
I'm gonna tell you, but you're gonna freak out.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best horror movies of 2022 so far.
I'm right here. Come and get me.
With pleasure.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest horror movies that received a wide general release in the first half of 2022. This means that 2021 festival debuts will be included. We will be cutting the release date off in June, so no July releases like Jordan Peele's Nope, even though we're super excited about it.
Yeah, nah.
Have you seen any of these movies? What did you think of them? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Men. You really can't go wrong with A24, at least when it comes to horror. They have dominated the genre since the mid-2010s, and they have released consistently excellent movies throughout the years.
A man followed me out of the woods. He was stalking me.
What makes you say that?
I saw him twice.
Twice? I don't know if he saw you once.
Men is another winner in their filmography. The film is directed by Alex Garland of Annihilation fame and stars both Jessie Buckley and Rory Kinnear. Buckley's character travels to the English countryside to grieve a personal loss, only to find a nightmare waiting for her. The story may not be for everyone, but the movie looks fantastic and is led by a superb performance from Buckley. Garland is a master of science fiction, and now he's proving himself a master of horror as well.
Police car has been dispatched. Please stay on the line.
I am staying on the line.
Are you alone in the house?
He's trying to get in.
Number 9. Studio 666.
I just wanted to introduce myself in case you boys needed anything. A cup of sugar, backup singer.
I got another confession to make. I'm your fool.
2022 was a tough year for the Foo Fighters, but at least this movie allowed many fans to see Taylor Hawkins one last time.
It's not Dave. You're not Dave. What'd you just say? I don't say that, man.
Studio 666 is a unique horror comedy starring the band as themselves. They move into the type of old, creepy mansion that you see in classic horror movies to record a new album. They hope to find some inspiration and overcome a bout of writer's block, but instead they encounter some terrifying paranormal activity. The movie is exactly what it says on the tin. A world-famous rock band goofing around in a mansion and having a ton of fun with the paranormal premise. It won't scare the pants off you, but it will leave you with a permanent smile for 100 minutes. Number 8. Crimes of the Future.
We've all felt that the body was empty. Empty of meaning. And we've wanted to confirm that, so that we could fill it with meaning.
More than any other director on this list, David Cronenberg has been delivering top-quality content for decades, even if most of it isn't palatable for the casual moviegoer. True to form, Crimes of the Future has already proven to be a polarizing horror picture, but it remains visually arresting and thematically intriguing. In it, Viggo Mortensen and Léa Seydoux portray performance artists who are able to grow and remove new organs from the former's body.
I don't like what's happening with the body. In particular, what's happening with my body.
The leads give captivating performances, as does Kristen Stewart, who plays an investigator looking into their practice.
Surgery is the new sex.
In short, Cronenberg's return to the horror genre is unsettling in all the best ways. Number 7. We're All Going to the World's Fair. A great bit of independent cinema, We're All Going to the World's Fair takes cues from internet trends, specifically creepypastas and social media challenges.
I want to go to the World's Fair. I want to go to the World's Fair. I want to go to the World's Fair.
In a great performance, Anna Cobb stars as Casey, a lonely teenager who decides to take the World's Fair Internet Challenge. She documents her bizarre experience on her computer, and horrifying events begin to transpire the deeper she delves into the challenge. No matter how unsettling it may be, the movie is actually quite humane. It's really about teenage loneliness, internet communities, and growing up. It's a coming-of-age drama disguised as a horror film, and it is every bit as good as that sounds. Number 6. Hatching. It seems that 2022 is the year of social horror. Hatching is another fantastic example of a meaningful horror film, and one that comments on a particular corner of the internet. This movie's targets are family blogs and parents that exploit their children for fame and riches. Siri Solalina stars as Tina, the daughter of a social media-obsessed mother who wishes to portray a perfect family to her followers. Tina soon finds a unique egg, and the monster that hatches from it begins to cause chaos while enacting Tina's repressed desires. It's a movie that has a lot to say about influencer culture and adolescence while still finding time for some truly grotesque body horror. Number 5. You Won't Be Alone. It's rare for a horror movie to also harbor a tone of hope, but You Won't Be Alone is that rare exception. As the title suggests, You Won't Be Alone is all about empathy and understanding both the lives and plights of others. The movie is about a 19th century Macedonian witch named Nevena, who has the ability to inhabit the bodies of others. She experiences life in their literal skin and thus begins to learn more about humanity. It's quite a touching little movie, but it's also filled with some unsettling violence and a very palpable folk horror atmosphere. Goran Stolivsky's direction was also widely praised, with many comparing it to the legendary work of Terrence Malick. Number 4. The Black Phone.
Would you hand me my hat? Yes, sir. I am a part-time magician.
Are those black balloons in there?
Would you like to see a magic trick?
This movie was adapted from the short story by Joe Hill, who is proving himself a worthy successor to his legendary father, Stephen King.
I'll scream. I'll scratch your face.
This face?
The Black Phone stars Ethan Hawke as a child abductor known as the Grabber. He kidnaps young Finney, who can magically communicate with the Grabber's past victims through the titular Black Phone.
Hello?
Don't hang up.
Who are you?
It's an old-fashioned horror movie that reminds us of King's best work. It's a kidnap thriller imbued with the supernatural, and the story nicely mixes heart with chilling thrills. Plus, Ethan Hawke plays a mean villain, and this proves one of the best performances of his career.
You are special, Finney.
Please hurry!
Ooh, the creepiest damn thing.
Number 3. Scream.
What are you doing in there?
Hiding from murderers?
I told you to come out!
I'm not gonna come out. You're shooting everything. Holy shit, it's going fast!
Who knew that the Scream franchise would still be going strong in 2022? Like every other film in the franchise, Scream mixes genuine slasher horror with self-aware irony. In this case, Scream pokes fun at the concepts of legacy sequels and soft reboots. You know, being one itself.
New main characters, yes, but supported by and related to legacy characters.
Not quite a reboot, not quite a sequel, like the new Halloween, Saw, Terminator, Jurassic Park, Ghostbusters.
The movie references its own basic title, the increasing age of the franchise, the fan service elements, and the returning cast. This includes all the legends from the original trilogy, including Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, David Arquette, and even Skeet Ulrich.
Are you gonna run away from who you are like you always do, or are you gonna use it?
I'm not like you.
Really? And how else are you gonna survive?
It's very difficult to poke fun at yourself and be genuinely good, but Scream somehow pulls it off.
Okay, I'll be right back. Yeah.
Well, he's dead.
Number 2. Hellbender. A great piece of folk horror, Hellbender makes for another notable entry in Shudder's increasingly impressive filmography. This one is about a teenager with a mysterious illness who lives in complete isolation with her mother. However, she soon meets and befriends a neighbor, and the truth of her horrifying family history is slowly revealed. It's a creepy entry in the witchcraft genre, and Zelda Adams is great as the teenage Izzy. Hellbender is also shot with a keen eye for the eerie power of nature, and its surreal elements are straight out of a confounding nightmare. Hellbender is a great little coming-of-age movie that also has the power to unnerve and disgust.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. X.
Watch out! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Sorry.
My kid says we're gonna lose the lot. Well, come on now, chop chop.
Ty West is the creative mastermind behind X, serving as producer, co-editor, writer, and director. His is a name you'll want to watch in the future. X is often favorably compared to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that is high praise indeed considering that movie's legacy. X follows a group of young filmmakers who shoot an adult film at a remote Texas ranch. The ranch belongs to an elderly couple, and it's through this angle that X explores its interesting themes of aging, the desire to remain young, and the dichotomy between the old and the youthful. Of course, it also works marvelously as a straightforward slasher movie, offering up plenty of inventive kills and buckets of blood.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.